Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this tutorial I will compare the strongest motion blur options in After Effects, such as RSMB Pro and CC Force Motion Blur, and see which one is best to use and when to use each of them. Both are useful, but they also have their own downsides. Let's get started. Before we continue, if you want these exact shakes, I've linked my AM Film Shake preset pack in the description. Just drag and drop and your edits instantly look more dynamic. Alright, let's get back to it. The clip is already speed ramped and stabilized, and now it is ready for motion blur. I will start with RSMB Pro. It is a paid plugin and not exactly cheap, but it is still considered an essential tool for most After Effects editors. After applying it, it looks fine at first. The background has motion blur as expected, but if you look closely, the result is not always consistent. Let me zoom into the foreground so you can judge it better. In some areas, the motion blur looks smooth and strong, but in other parts there is almost no blur, which makes it feel like different sections of the video are not fully matching together. Now let me zoom into the car as well. This does not look clean or expected for a plugin that costs this much. I have not even increased the blurriness or changed any settings. It is still on default, which should normally work fine. But if you look closely at the car doors, you can see it looks a bit strange. It has an explanation, which I will cover in a moment, but first let me increase the blurriness and see what happens. It actually gets even worse. Now let me reduce the sensitivity, because by default it is set to 70, which can be too high. Even when I lower it to 20, it does not really fix the issue. There is almost no noticeable difference whether you keep it low or increase it all the way up. Maybe let's try using the GPU. It does improve it slightly, but the image still looks a bit washed out. At this point, I do not think changing other settings or display options will fully fix the issue. Now let me explain why RSMB Pro is expensive, even though it can sometimes produce a weird motion blur look. RSMB Pro is not mainly focused on quality, it is more focused on performance. It is designed to be less demanding on the CPU, GPU, and RAM, at the cost of some visual accuracy. In short, you are buying RSMB Pro for performance, not for the highest motion blur quality. Its main advantage is faster previews and render times, while the trade-off is that the motion blur may not look as clean as heavier alternatives. This is not a fact, just my opinion, and I will try to prove it now using CC Force Motion Blur. First let's check the quality of the motion blur. The foreground looks much cleaner, and there are no noticeable issues or artifacts that stand out. Also, take a look at the car doors. The edges are very clean. Now let's try increasing the settings. I will set blur samples to 20. And even then the result still looks very good. Let's also increase the shutter angle to 360. It is just amazing. This is one of the cleanest motion blur effects you can apply to your videos, and it is completely free since it is built into After Effects. Now the main question is, which one should you use, and why? Personally, I would use RSMB Pro if I had a low-end PC, if the client is low budget, if the video is just for fun, or if I need to finish a render in under 30 minutes. I would also use it if I do not care too much about maximum quality. I would use CC Force Motion Blur if the video is for a high-paying client or if I want the best possible quality and I am not worried about render time. The downside is that it can take much longer to render depending on the length of the video, the complexity of the edit, and how heavy the timeline is. In short, for client work I use CC Force Motion Blur because the client pays well and expects high quality. For my own projects or fun edits, I use RSMB Pro because it gives faster previews and faster renders. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like.